Call the committee to order. Good morning. Meeting number 4 of the House Judiciary Committee. Would our secretary please call the roll?
Representative Banta.
Present.
Representative Blanton.
Here.
Representative Bratcher.
Here.
Representative Bray. Representative Burke.
Here.
Representative Dietz.
Here.
Representative Doan.
Present.
Representative Flannery.
Here.
Representative Herron.
Here.
Representative Colcarney.
Present.
Representative Lewis.
Here.
Representative Maddox.
Here.
Representative Mosier. Representative Nemus.
Here.
Representative Petrie.
Here.
Representative Rawlings.
Here.
Representative Sharp.
Present.
Representative Stevenson. Representative Wilson. Vice Chair Decker.
Present.
Chair Elliott.
I'm here. So we have one bill on for consideration this morning, House Bill 159, Representative Nemus, an act relating to immunity from criminal liability for healthcare providers. And you're ready to go. You're already at the table. If you'll introduce yourself and your guests, you may proceed.
Jason Nemus, State Representative, Jefferson, Oldham, and Shelby Counties. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Linda Robinson. I'm from Boone County, Kentucky.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a 17-line bill. It is designed to effectively codify common law with regard to criminal liability only, not civil liability. If there's any mistakes made, any negligence occurs, there's still civil liability available here. What this would say is effectively if a nurse or another healthcare worker made a mistake, that they wouldn't be criminally liable. There are still
No passage.
Is a motion and a second? Just one moment. And there is some discussion. Representative Rawlings.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I spoke to Representative Nemus before about my concern about the definition of provider. I view the bill favorably if you're protecting frontline doctors and nurses, but I get a little concerned about CEOs and presidents and administrators who make decisions. And I go back to the time of COVID, and the memories I have and the people that I know that died in the hospital when they were put through protocol from the CDC. So hospitals were following CDC protocol rather than what doctors did historically, view the patient individually and what an individual's needs are. It turned into a flat-out decision to treat everybody the same. It came from decisions from people that I do not trust, that were so-called experts, that so actually bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. were determining how our patients would be treated. So that's my hang-up on this. I think I'll pass, but I won't vote no on the bill because I do want to protect frontline doctors and nurses, and I understand that, respect the intent behind the bill.
Thank you, Representative. That is our intent behind the bill. I think this covers what you want, but we will make sure if we can tighten it down even more before it gets to the floor, we will do that. But our intention is to protect those who have hands on the patient. It's not the policymakers in the front office. This is nurses. This is docs. This is clinicians.
Yeah, I'd really like to see if it's based on people that render medical treatment.
Yes, that's what it's designed to do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Representative Burke.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have 2 questions, if I may.
Yes, proceed.
Thank you. First, can you please provide us with an example of the type of conduct that this immunity applies to?
There could be someone who's give the wrong medication, obviously not intentionally. Mm-hmm. If it was intentional, that's a crime. Right. But if it were a mistake, that's something that there could still be civil liability. The person could still lose their job, maybe should lose their job in the right circumstances, but that's not a crime.
Okay. And similar and yet different question. Doctors in Kentucky are often reticent to perform legal life-saving abortions for a mother who's in critical condition. Would this bill provide any coverage for a doctor who was acting in that limited capacity where the mother's life was at stake to protect the doctor from any criminal liability?
No. This doesn't address that type of situation.
Can you explain to me why it doesn't address this type of situation?
Well, this addresses more process type errors, mistakes. That wouldn't be a mistake. That's a treatment call. And that is not addressed in this. That would be that doctor's medical opinion or call not to do that type of a treatment. This wouldn't be, that would not be considered a mistake.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is
Yeah,
I think that's the situation that doctors who are providing or reticent to provide this type of treatment are worried about, that their medical judgment would be questioned and they would be treated as though they had made a mistake, even though they were acting what they thought was appropriate medical treatment. So you don't believe that there's an overlap here?
I think I've not looked at it. I've not thought about this in that context. I think Kentucky law allows, obviously, for a procedure to save the life of the mother or for serious health consequence. This doesn't affect that in any way. And so I don't know the answer to your question more than what's been said. But that law is on the books, and if somebody doesn't know how to interpret it, maybe that should be clearer, or they should seek guidance. I don't know. But this is not designed to impact the abortion context in any way, obviously.
Okay, thank you.
No, absolutely not.
Is there any further discussion? I know we heard this in the interim, and so I think it's a good bill. I'm going to support it. So
Thank you,
would
Mr.
our
Chairman.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative Banta.
Yes.
Representative Blanton.
Aye.
Representative Bratcher.
Yes.
Representative Bray.
Yes.
Representative Burke.
Pass.
Representative Decker.
Yes.
Representative Dietz.
Yes.
Representative Doan.
Yes.
Representative Flannery.
Yes.
Representative Herron.
Yes.
Representative Colcarney.
Yes.
Representative Lewis.
Yes.
Representative Maddox.
Yes.
Representative Mosher.
Yes.
Representative Nemus.
Yes.
Representative Petrie.
Yes.
Representative Rawlings.
Pass.
Representative Sharp.
Aye.
Representative Stevenson. Representative Wilson.
Yes.
Chair Elliott.
So with 18 yes votes and 2 pass votes, the bill is favorably passed, HB 159, and should pass with favorable expression to the floor. Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Chairman. Motion to adjourn before anybody makes the motion to reconsider.
I'll take that motion.